Okay. Okay, so good evening, everyone. I want to say welcome to the Substance Abuse Support Group. Um, I'm Courtney, and I will be the facilitator or the group leader of this group. And I just want to say welcome first, and I want to just kind of briefly go over some rules. I don't necessarily. You guys don't have to be on mute if you don't want to be, but I don't want anyone talking over anyone else or cutting them off. As far as confidentiality goes, this is you guys need to respect people's privacy. Do not speak outside of the group. Whatever is said in the group needs to stay in the group. Don't talk about other people's experiences or what goes on in the group, please. I would like to ask you guys to be on time and be present and pay attention, focus inside the group. And please try to keep your cameras on so that we can all just have some type of connection at all. So the purpose of this group obviously is to just address any substance issues or anything regarding that you guys might want to address, talk about in regards to that. I want you guys to feel as comfortable as possible. So I know it's the first group and you don't necessarily know each other. So even if you guys want to talk to me outside of the group, I'm okay with that, and we can set up a time to do that. So the group is for 8 weeks, and it is going to be on Thursday every week at this time. And this Zoom link is repeating, so I won't be sending you guys a Zoom link every week because no. So you can just continue to click this one, and it'll put us all in. So I just want to give a little question just to start off. I want you guys to introduce yourselves and tell me or the whole group, if you had to pick an animal that you would like to be, what would that animal be and why? And then after that, just briefly explain to us why you're here, why you chose to be here, and what you guys may want to work on. Okay, so I want to start with Lizette, please.
An animal, a turtle. If I could be an animal right now, I'd be a turtle because um, I just feel very tired and slow.
Okay, I get that. Bethany?
If I were to be an animal, I would personally like to be a jellyfish. I think that they're beautiful and I love the ocean and they have great protective mechanisms. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Rochelle?
I would be a shark because I also love the ocean and I love sharks. So
Thank you. And Eric?
Hi, my name is Eric. I would be my cat Bella because she's gorgeous and she's happy all the time. And I'd like to be happy all the time.
I definitely get that. Thank you all for sharing. All right, so let's just dive into why you're here and why you decided to come to treatment. I don't want to continue to call on guys, so if you want to, if anybody could start for me, that'd be great.
you said why we're here.
Yes, why you're here, why you decided to come to treatment.
I came because my husband caught me popping his pain medicine. Um, so he obviously thinks that needs to be addressed. He thinks I'm self-medicating because I'm bored with life. So, yep, that's why I'm here.
Okay, and could you just clarify, for me, what do you mean by bored?
Well, those were his words. I think because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I just do the same thing every day, take care of my kids. So, Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm here because and this might not be the normal regular substance that people talk about, but caffeine has honestly become like an addiction for me. And as a student, like it was always the go-to just to try to get things done, and now it's become something that I know that it's not healthy for me. And yeah, I just want to cut back on it or try to cut it out of my life.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you. Eric?
Yeah, I'm here because I'd like to stop drinking. I don't drink a ton by my own estimation, but every time I try to stop, I can't. And I have two daughters, and their mother died a few years ago, and I need to be able to um, I need to be able to put more energy into them, and I I just noticed that when I tend to drink later in the day, and then I don't sleep well, and then I have fatigue in the morning, and it's just. But then that's what I look forward to after the girls go to bed. Then I can, have a few beers, and like that's my time, my me time, and it's kind of like when I start thinking about it, I talk to a couple friends. It's like kind of a sad little me time. So, and like I said, it's affecting my energy. So.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And Lizette.
Yeah, so I started drinking kind of just very recreationally. Um and I began going out a lot with my friends because I moved away, so I wasn't close to my family and I was kind of alone. Me and my boyfriend broke up, and it was just kind of a lot going on. So I just started going out more, and then um, I started drinking after work, and it kind of got out of hand. And now I kind of I'm constantly craving a drink, and um, yeah, I can't go very long without one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I just want to touch base on what everybody said. It seems that the common thing here is that there may be a problem going on with all of you that you guys want to address, or even someone wants you to address. Rochelle. So let's just kind of touch based on how you guys feel about being in treatment. Rochelle, like I noticed you were, a little like just a little off-putting, like, oh, this is what, if I got it right, please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is something that your husband wanted you to do. And because he noticed that you have a problem, but how do you feel? Do you feel like you may have a problem that needs to be addressed?
Um, yeah, I mean, it's probably not like the best thing that I was taking his pills. I mean, I don't really think they didn't impair me in any way, so it's not like I was putting my kids in danger or anything, but yeah, I mean, it's not necessary to take them, so it's probably best if I figure out why I was taking them and address that.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And anybody else, how does it feel for you to be here? Yes, Eric.
I feel a little hopeful. I feel like it's a good step to have taken, and I feel like I'm gonna learn some things and come out the other side in much better shape.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
I feel like I'm taking a big girl step. by trying to get help instead of consistently saying that I have things under control.
Okay, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I agree in a way. I think by addressing like my issue with caffeine, it has kind of helped me realize that if I would start drinking alcohol, that it could become an addiction as well. So I kind of wanted to see how I could get off of this before I would go to something that could be more harmful for me.
I completely understand. And I thank you all for sharing and being open and comfortable here. And then Bethany, I just wanted to say that I commend all of you actually for being here because it takes a lot for someone to voluntarily come in and seek support and help. And I definitely want to say to you, Bethany, for recognizing that you may have a problem down in the future with this just starting with something minimal and stuff. So I want to just say like it's good that you recognize that. And then I just want to share, just a little about myself, like because I do agree, like what Lizette said, that she felt like a big girl, made a big girl step, because she didn't know if like she would have control and stuff. Because I am a recovering addict, and so I did not have control, and so it took a lot for me to take the step as well to come in and recognize it, even with other people telling me, like my spouse and stuff. It took a lot for me. I had to make the decision on my own. So I really commend all of you for coming in. So I just want to address something really quickly because I noticed Eric and Rochelle both said that they have kids. And so I just wanted, either one of you or both of you to kind of just talk about how does it feel to have to be in treatment or have to be here and seek help and stuff for this issue that you may have with children, watching you and having to be an example to your kids, and any advice that you guys may even want to give to each other or talk to each other about how you feel.
Well, obviously, I would never want my kids to know that I was popping pills. So I'm glad that like it was my husband that caught me and not them. I would never want them to see me that way. So, um, yeah, I guess I am thankful for that. But I mean, that's definitely another motivating factor for me to be in this group is because I would not want my kids to catch me popping pills. And to think that that's an appropriate tactic, you know,
Yeah,
dealing. Um, yeah.
I understand. Thank you for sharing that. What about you, Eric?
Well, they're clearly one of the reasons why I'm here, and um, yeah, I want to be a better example for them, and also be able to, like I said, put my energy into them. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I think it's hard trying to figure out how to raise kids the right way too, and like I'm just trying to do it right, I guess. Finally,
Yeah, I get that. Thank you. And Rochelle brought up a good point, that her kids were her motivating factor. So I would ask you guys, you other members, what are your motivating? What is your motivation for being here, for wanting to get better and seek help?
Um, I don't like to feel like I'm being controlled by anything.
Mhm.
So just feeling like I need something and that I'm not gonna, you know, be the same if I don't have it. I don't like how that makes me feel, and I like to be in control as much as I can of my life. So that's my motivator.
Okay. And what about you, Lizette?
Honestly, I just want to do it for myself. Um, I want my future to look brighter than an alcoholic. Um, so yeah.
Thank you. I think You all shared some pretty vulnerable things, and I just want to commend you all for being honest and as comfortable as you could be, especially with this being our first group. So I just kind of want to leave you all with something to think about for our next group as we go on because time is ending. So unfortunately, I can't spend all day with you guys. So I just want you guys to think about what you want to get out of this group. Like Lizette said, and I'm sure others did, that you have to do it for yourself, and that's the main thing that you have to do it for. So I just want you guys to think about what you want to get out of this group. Okay. So thank you. I'll see you all next week. You guys have a safe weekend.
Thank
Bye.
you.